Exactly sure what that would be like living in again, but there's a real cosmopolitan mix of people here. There's a real group of people here who really appreciate good food, good wine.
As for trading the hectic life of Washington, D.C. for life in a New England inn,
I tell everybody I'm not only a chef, I'm the butcher, baker, goat herder, toilet plumber. It's a all hands-on thing, but you know, you are living your dream. We really strive hard to make a great dining experience and a great stay.
We're glad we're here. It's a beautiful area.
Wow, and the food, from what I understand, at Kobe Hill Inn is spectacular. It was named in 2016 Best New Restaurant, one of the best new restaurants by New Hampshire Magazine.
Right, and back to Pat's Peak, they do have a pretty busy other season as well. There's no skiing, of course, but they use the grounds and the lodge for weddings and company outings and other events. By the way, the town was named for Sir John Henniker, a member of British Parliament, who also had shipping and business interests in Boston and in Portsmouth.
Next, the art of ceviche.
It's like making a lemonade.
Plus, where Sarah left Edgar.
The story goes that they broke off their engagement here at the Athenaeum.
While it's been a relatively easy winter so far in terms of snow, our recent storms remind us the best way to survive winter is to embrace it.
In that spirit, you can head to Providence and enjoy a most unusual winter attraction, bumper cars on ice. Ted Reinstein tells us all about it.
Just over 50 miles from Boston, Providence has, well, got it going on. The latest attraction, bumper cars on ice. These bumper cars draw crowds, says Katerina Maroli, the events and marketing manager for the Alex Anani City Center.
Our general manager, John Rotatori, he kind of just thought of the idea and started researching bumper cars on ice. We reached out to Steamboat Colorado. They're one of the other rinks that has the bumper cars, and they just made it happen.
Only 2 other rinks in the U.S. have the bumper cars, and Providence Rink is the only one outdoors.
There are 2 joysticks. Forwards go forwards, back go back. 1 forward, 1 back is a total 360 spin, and they're operated by battery. Anyone can ride them. Ages 3 to 5 will ride with an adult. My grandmother was on them a few weeks ago, and she's 80. You can come at any time, rent skates, have a nice little glide across the ice.
After working up an appetite, head to Los Andes to indulge in Peruvian and Bolivian cuisine.
We want to give everybody a smile. The way that we want to make people feel is the same as you're walking into your mother's house.
Masters at ceviche, a traditional dish made with fresh raw fish and lime, Chef Curie says the key is balancing flavors.
It's like making a lemonade, you know? Like a lemonade is a fine balance to a lemonade. If you don't put enough sugar, it's going to be bitter. And if you put too much sugar, it'll be too sweet. You're playing with lime, it's the same concept, but you're marrying more layers of flavor with ceviche. One of the house favorites is the churrasco anticuchero.
A ribeye on a bed of veggie chofa rice, topped with sautéed vegetables, fried onion strings, and a sunny side egg.
You have this beautiful creation in front of you, and you break the yolk of that egg, and it marries into the sautéed vegetables on top of the steak, and eventually getting to the rice. The own flavors, juice is dripping out of that ribeye. and you grab a fork, you can have a lot of fun.
While Chef Curry loves crafting new creations in the kitchen, ultimately it's customer satisfaction that makes it all worthwhile.
It's families, people happy, and that's what makes this dining room unique. It feels like the United States should be, I guess. You know, it's like it's a mixture of people, and they're all enjoying themselves, and they feel comfortable.
Over in the College Hill neighborhood, a book lover's paradise can be found at the Providence Athenaeum. Executive Director Matt Barisi.
The Athenaeum is a great place to study and reflect and to look at books and, just browse. We have the latest mysteries, latest biographies, and we also have extensive special collections.
The public is welcome at the Athenaeum and can attend programs year-round, but only members can take books out of the library.
Membership is pretty affordable here. It's about the cost of a Netflix subscription. We've always been a very public-facing institution, so anybody can walk in here off the street. We have a lot of times when students are using the study carrels and the library is filled with young people, and we like it that way.
Founded in 1836, the library is a marriage of two local early collections. The building was completed in 1838 and has connections to writer Edgar Allan Poe.
Poe courted his fiancée, Sarah Helen Whitman, here at the library. She said, I love you, Edgar, I'll marry you, but you gotta quit drinking. And he said, no problem, but it was a big problem. The story goes that they broke off their engagement here at the Athenaeum. Poe died actually a year later, and she defended his legacy after his death. And in return, Mallarmé, who translated The Raven and other poems into French, sent her an original Manet of The Raven, which now is in our collection.
Overnight visitors can stay at Hotel Providence. The hotel draws guests in with art around every corner. Greg Naraki is Director of Sales and Marketing here.
The hotel is a arts and literature themed property. There are millions of dollars worth of art and antiques on display, hanging on the walls, sculptures, literature, and that we have books on display as well. Of our 80 rooms, 16 of those are suites, and each suite is named after a different New England author.
Eat at the hotel's backstage kitchen and bar, or venture out and explore the neighborhood.
The neighborhood itself is actually made up of 900 acres. It's a historic district and 112 buildings, all of which are on the National Register of Historic Places. We're also in the Arts and Theater District, so we work very closely with Providence Performing Arts Center and some of the local art galleries, Trinity Repertory Company, so it's a very big destination for those going to the theater or to kind of experience the Providence art scene. Our motto here is that we all have a passion and you can discover yours with us. Our guests are from all walks of life. We have everything from the business traveler to senior citizens who are just coming and want to get away and experience a new city. We kind of invite our guests to come and discover their passion here and take some time and relax.
Relaxing sounds good. And back to Chef Curry, he and his brother offer a great fishing trip program during the summer months.
Right, they charter a boat. People can go out, they drink a little sangria or other beverages they might enjoy, and when someone catches a fish on this fishing expedition, they fillet it right away and have some very fresh ceviche, about as fresh as you can make it. So it's a fun event in the summertime.
Delicious. All right, going to this Provincetown Inn, don't forget your shades.
We're not afraid of color.
No, they're not.
If you've been to Provincetown in the height of summer, you know it can be a feast of people watching.
Go there in the winter and you may find yourself nature watching and people watching.
You can't come to Provincetown by accident. You're not going somewhere else. When you're coming to Provincetown, you're coming to Provincetown.
A drive to Provincetown, the tip of Cape Cod, takes about 2 hours from Boston. It's known as a summer place, but a winter getaway allows beach lovers to bask in the sun and experience the town crowd-free.
The natural beauty of Provincetown is unparalleled in the wintertime.
You do that.
No, you do that.
No. You started.
Eileen Mitnick and Allison Baldwin own and run Rue, a Victorian bed and breakfast, a popular place to stay because of its flair.
And we're not afraid of color. We had a lot of people in our lives before that didn't appreciate colors. We both do, so we explode in color. And we like playful. We love animal print and Harlequin floors and fun furniture. It makes it fun for the guests, it's fun for us.
She did the floor. She's the tiler.
Rue is an extension of Eileen's and Allison's home.
Perfect. The first night that we opened and had guests, when we heard them come in, I said to Allison, oh good, they're home. Like we were waiting for the kids. I can go to sleep now.
They bond quickly with guests, who they say often become friends.
We talk about the friends we haven't met yet, and we can't wait to meet them.
Every room has its own theme and name.
The pink room is Not Your Mama's Rouge, and it's inspired by
Good and Plenty,
which we also feature as the house candy.
The room in the back of the house is called Blame It on Mozambique, an Afro beach chic feel.
Along with style, another standout.
This morning's breakfast that we're going to serve is a Mediterranean-style beet hummus with over easy egg, and then a rustic bread toasted with a little schmear of tomato and some hummus.
And there's a drink involved. Today you're going to taste what's called a sexy mandarin mimosa, fresh squeezed mandarin juice, some ylang ylang essential oil, and Prosecco.
Dining options in P-Town are plentiful, even in the winter. The canteen is open every day.
The canteen is sort of a modern seafood shack. We are a fast casual place.
Rob Anderson and Loic Rosignon met and married in Provincetown. They own and operate the canteen together.
The food is all homemade from scratch.
The menu ranges from flannel hash for breakfast, fish and chips with chowder for lunch, and dinner specials like bouillabaisse. Keeping the canteen open off-season is rewarding for Rob and Loic. A slower pace allows them to spend more time with customers who live here year-round.
Provincetown is a mix of a lot of diverse communities that all come together and create this magical place. Beautiful, crazy, amazing people. So you obviously have the LGBT community, but you also have just an artist community.
Of course, there's no shortage of art galleries and studios in Provincetown. And the town's movie theater, Water's Edge Cinema, is an extension of the art scene, says Sarah Nitsch, Director of Development for the Provincetown Film Society.
There's so much great art here and a great artist tradition that we're excited to be a part of it.
Nitsch says the independent films draw people in, especially on a cold winter day.
You probably won't find them at a lot of the mainstream theaters.
The theater also shows mainstream movies. Regardless of your film taste, Nitsch says,
if you're in Provincetown for the weekend and you want to see what might win an Oscar, come and see us.
On Commercial Street, it's time to gear up for the busy season. Come April, visitors will be lining up at this landmark, the Lobster Pond.
We do small repairs. You got to stay on top of any building.
Sean McNulty owns the restaurant with his brother Tim. They've given themselves another project this off-season, franchising.
One of the most common questions is, when are you going to open one near our neighborhood? With the franchising idea, we can actually take our ideas, our recipes to the local town and build a business.
Tim says other locations in the Northeast and beyond may open as soon as a year from now, but he promises nothing will change in P-Town.
We're not retiring. We're not looking for another job. We're the same service, food, and staff is going to still be in place in Provincetown. It's exciting for us.
Whether it's food or art, or yoga by this replica of a fishing schooner in the public library, Provincetown offers something for everyone, even if it's just taking in the sunset by the beach.
We do something beautiful every day, and one of those things might be to go see sunset. Jump in the car, head down to Race Point in the winter on a freezing cold night, bundle up, stay in the car, and watch the sunset.
And speaking of the Inn Rue, it is rumored that Great Gatsby author F. Scott Fitzgerald stayed there.
That is true. And the Inn Rue was actually built in 1870, and it's had many owners over the years. Eileen and Allison have completely renovated the inn, including the name, since taking over. And if you're interested in staying this time of year during the winter, rates start at $200.
Better probably than in the summertime. Up next, Shayna tries out some horsepower.
Oh, we're getting cozy together. Bundle up.
We have hit Massachusetts, Rhode Island, and New Hampshire tonight, so now it's off to Maine.
A quick trip to Kennebunkport, where we park the car and enjoy a quieter, calmer ride.
It's a charming coastal town with a split personality.
During the summer months, Kennebunkport is a bustling destination. Now, no crowds, no fuss, just a quiet winter escape.
We begin with a throwback.
Oh, we're getting cozy together. Bundle up.
Taking the views with Rockin' Horse Stables, owned by Vince and Susan Taylene.
We own a little over 10 acres. When we do the sleigh ride, we go down across a creek right along the edge of a river. Just the snow and everything just laying out there and everything untouched, people really enjoy, and it's very quiet and serene.
The peaceful ride is led by two Belgian draft horses. This is Joe, and I have a real soft spot for Doc.
I just want to snuggle this guy. Hello, you're so cute.
These gentle giants weigh in at about 2,000 pounds.
They used to be logging horses, so compared to dragging trees out of the woods, pulling a sleigh is really absolutely nothing.
We top off our ride with a cup of cocoa.
Cheers.